into the wind. One with nature.
Traveler, Paimon Sitlali. Perfect timing. I've located the captain.
Really? That's great! We also just took a peek at Auroron's memories and discovered something huge! All with his granny's permission, of course. Or no, actually it was...
Calm down, Paimon. I'll take it from here.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal. We have to stop him.
Is reconstructing the ley lines a bad thing?
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines, very similar to the price of using a gnosis. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over. We need to mobilize our forces as soon as possible.
But what forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other warriors are working to push back the Abyss on the front lines.
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power, and they've got the captain on their side! Oh, maybe we really should get Sitlali to break Auroron's legs.
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower. Sitlali, I was hoping you could head back and help defend the tribe.
All right. I understand where I'm needed. I'll head out right away.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something out for sure.
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right. Back to the matter at hand. I don't believe defeating the captain needs to be our ultimate goal. Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my idea. As you all know, Auroron is working with the captain and we need to stop their plan. The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, a head-on confrontation isn't the best way to solve the issue. Their plan hinges entirely on a single element, the source mechanism. If we leverage our forces, we can In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can handle it.
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to launch an assault from the front and break through the Fatui defenses. The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity to the device to ensure its protection. No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. That way, it's easier for the rest of us to avoid them. Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin. Once we get close to the device, we just need to destroy it. Exactly. The Traveler and I will join her as well. No one can create a distraction better than you, Kanich, not even myself. By combining our strengths, we just might manage to break through the captain's defenses.
Understood. Then we should, head out now. Just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You cannot face the captain. You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible outcome.
Thank you, everyone. You have my word. I'll proceed with caution. Transfixed! Overruled.
I see everything.
Transfixed.
Into the wind.
This may hurt a little.
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
Hey!
The wind knows me. Laid bare. Into the wind. The wind knows me. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must be behind that gathering of Fatui guards.
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but if we want to stay under the radar, we should approach from the side.
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter. We should take care of them first so they can't alert anyone.
Chris,
Everyone hold hands!
we're not going anywhere.
Clouds high. Birds call into the wind.
All right, that's done.
What do you think, Shilonin? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good. We'll take it from here.
I can see the inside.
Perfect. We'll keep going. The rest of you should head back. Things are about to get dangerous.
All right. Please, take care.
The Fatui wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks, Moika! Looks super cool!
Ah, that was some expert level rock clearing, even by my tribe standards.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side. This is where you fall. Laid bare.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Can't run from death.
is from the Masters of the Night Wind. It's Auroron's doing. They're probably trying to buy time. These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's give them a try.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
The wind knows me.
Wanted my full attention, did you? Witness my rise. Overruled. Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
One with nature. Into the wind.
Don't blink.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth. The wind knows me.
This must be it.
There they are.
Oh, the captain's here too. Perfect. Looks like they focused their defenses over there.
Oh, they're here.
I thought the Pyro Archon would choose a frontal assault.
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
We need to turn it off!
I won't let you do this!
The sound of lament?
What was that sound? It was like a piercing cry.
Now's our chance to turn off the device. Oh, Auroran? How did he just... His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
This ends now!
Huh?
Something's wrong.
You are not Auroran. Who are you?
What?
Commander.
You.
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. Although, I believe you have...
We did it!
You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and now you've lost your chance.
His voice is completely different. Is someone inhabiting Auroran's body?
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. for this moment. Please finish what you set out.
I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree.
Why do you care about a doomed man? After all, his soul has been incomplete.
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? The piercing cry came from underground when I activated the device. What's down there? Now... Am I dying?
Ah, Aurora, it's you. What'll it be today? Oh, why the long face? Don't tell...
I heard everyone...
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But,
Aurora, and is that you? Oh, can I get...
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Kuimi?
Ah, you liked those, did you? An outlander taught me that recipe, actually. A merchant, to be exact. Never thought about going into business yourself.
our Auroron? A merchant? He's far too honest for that line of work.
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on old-timers like us.
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then... why did my birth open the door to the possibility? Maybe I don't need to sacrifice myself, but surely everyone is born for a purpose. So, if I had succeeded back then, would the world have become a better place? What's the meaning of my existence?
Done spacing out, Auroron? Did you finish your homework?
Yes, Granny, it's just... will learning all this really...
Of course not. I'm a
Because you're a genius, right?
You could say that. Or maybe I've just been alive longer than the rest of them, and picked up a few tricks that they didn't want to touch. It's rude to bring up a woman's age. Never do that again, no matter the circumstances.
I wasn't the one who brought it up.
Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. They're all afraid. Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing.
Granny didn't say it, but I never forced myself. I never even got the chance to try, but...
Hey, you zoning out over here again? There's such a thing as overwatering the radishes, you know.
I was just looking at the aphids.
Something interesting about them today?
I noticed some on the ground. Maybe it got too cold yesterday and they couldn't handle it.
Bummer. Guess that means less honey this year.
Aoife, do you think...
Fun? I'm not sure about that. Do you think planting vegetables is fun?
Fun enough, I guess. I don't have anything else to do.
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special...
Why should I? I thought being a vet was no...
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to out...
Maybe Aoife was just too nice to tell me the truth. That attempting something above your capabilities will kill you. My soul is unstable. I only survived because I had people to help keep me in one... A part of me has always been missing. That's why the other spirit said I was close to death, but...
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes and wait.
It was you, the thing that came out of nowhere.
Thing? I'm a warrior. Far stronger than a weakling like you.
I'm not weak.
And that's it.
Useless?
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist?
Exactly.
Take it from me. The happy.
But I don't want things to end here.
Auroron? It's all right. We'll take things from here.
Every time they marched into battle, I had to stay behind.
Don't worry.
All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines.
Both of us are bound to disappear. But once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary control.
No, my end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here, no! I won't die here!
Auroron! Auroron! Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your feet. This is not your end.
His eyes are open! He's alive!
Well done.
Don't try to talk. Focus on holding your...
I can't believe the captain did that.
Maybe he thinks of Auroron as a comrade. He what?
I'm fine now.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you for a moment, but you managed to hold on to yourself.
The worst appears to be over.
I'm sorry for causing so much trouble.
We can talk about that later.
Our plan. It failed, didn't it? I'm sorry. We were so close.
You saved my life, and now the debt is repaid.
Auroron, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony. But you never gave up. Have you come to a conclusion on what it is that you truly want?
I just want an answer. A reason why I exist, and no one is born a hero. And no one should be treated like one from birth. I had a chance to do something important back then, but I failed.
The answer you seek now lies before you.
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the masters of the Nightwind, who shall fight for this generation. Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. And yet, you're also not like you. I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. I was too cunning, too self-absorbed. But in the end, I sacrificed my life for this nation. Now, remember your name. Even if
my ancient name, BD.
It means devotion. You will give your all, not for the sake of a heroic death. For that answer, you will offer all of yours, having foretold his own death. The omniscient man let us raise our cups in honor of his hero, for at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
It's nice to see you again, Sunhudge. With your recognition, we now have the 5th hero of this era.
I am happy to see your plan advance one step further. It seems that my cry did not cause irreversible damage.
What is that voice?
Just as I thought. The Lord of the Night has awakened.
The Lord of the Night? As in the one who rules over the Night Kingdom?
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, sleep is the only way I can extend my existence. When you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold back my cry. It is a sound that agitates souls. Most of you are unaffected because your souls are intact. But with a damaged soul, the effect on your friend was heightened, and his soul almost shattered as a result. And yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer strength of will. A truly impressive feat for a human.
So, was that what caused all his strange behavior earlier?
No. An additional soul was affected. It tried to take refuge. However, this soul does not hail from that land, or...
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines. Why did it awaken you instead?
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines, otherwise known as the Night Kingdom.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natlan's ley lines took the worst of the damage. To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to reconstruct a similar network. That's how the Night Kingdom was born. The first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque, strengthened that realm and established the rules that aid our fight against the Abyss. The Ode of Resurrection and the Pilgrimage, both of which are practices that survive to this day.
Oh, right! You said before it all came from the power of the heavens.
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines by imbuing them with power. Back then, this method was rather ineffective. They lacked the skills to navigate the intricate structure of the ley lines. And now, the structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. I am the only possible vehicle for the power generated by the device. It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb some of that power. Now, I can speak to you like this and provide people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord. In the ancient past, before we died out, we were also known by a different name. Angels. But adventurers like you are probably more familiar with our devolved form. Seelies.
No wonder there are Seelies around here. A Seelie also helped us in the Night Kingdom!
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Seelies. Everyone rallied around me and offered their power to humanity to reconstruct the ley lines. Now, I have witnessed your determined pursuit for survival, and I have become your faith. I am very pleased. Moika, inheritor of Xbalanque's will, and leader of Natlan. Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken, and the efforts of this harbinger and the young hero have imbued me with power. Say the word, and I will once again work to fulfill my mandate, just as I did thousands of years ago. You need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation, for the sake of overcoming the invasion from the Abyss, give me your orders.
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom. If you disappear, so do they. Not to mention, all the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face memory loss, mental disorders, and cognitive issues. Just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is a price I refuse to accept.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss? What then? How are future generations supposed to survive? A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules, is doomed from the start.
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future. What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds or thousands will have to die?
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet, has it?
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the Abyss with my own eyes.
Conria?
That's right. My family, my comrades, my homeland, we're all lost to the Abyss. It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull. Not even 500 years. You've experienced something similar, Mawika. You should know exactly what I mean.
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe. They all haunt my dreams to this day.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival. You have that chance before you now. Why do you refuse to take it?
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who we are today. Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings, their physical bodies the only connection to their former selves.
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe in humanity, you should trust in their ability to create a new future.
Or, history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade once more, and it would all be for nothing.
Can I say something? I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate to save our nation. In the captain's plan, I saw a chance, but as I was on the brink of death, my wish for life and purpose was rekindled. I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refuse to forget that. My feelings were so strong. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way now...
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the Abyss. Their sacrifices are our blessings. Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory. I don't want to give up just yet.
Yeah, we're just one hero short.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the ready should you change your mind. Even if you fail, you need only send someone my way. My offer still stands. Humanity is truly remarkable. Even the gods in the heavens hold you to be special. Even now, you stand before me, dazzling, like the sun.
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so determined to save it. But what are you really trying to protect? The land, or its people?
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Traveler.
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his forebearer, there's only one hero left. Your plan does have the potential to generate the best outcome. In the meantime, You shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
Thank you. Having such a powerful harbinger on my side is a big advantage. I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life. But for now, I'm willing to fight by your side.
All right, we should let everyone else know about the plan. They're probably still at each other's throats outside.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation. Oh, guess we'll stick around then.
I'll update everyone outside. Let's meet back up.
You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek. They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the seven. They prefer to remain the one you wish to know about. I call her the ruler of death. She helped Natlan. It was an expression of love, as well as an act of reparation. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authorities as a shade, which she succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared.
Self-pity?
Please don't tell anyone I used that word. You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Ask. Phlogiston is Teyvat's primordial form of energy. The heavenly principles used phlogiston as a basis for the creation of elemental. Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm and the human realm? Light refracts into 7 different colors, which we collectively refer to as. You come to me with many questions. Ah, yes, yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has yet to mention the matter to me. Probably because the young girl from the Masters of the Nightwind is absent. No matter. I'll reach out in a dream and tell them what needs to be done.
Young girl?
What? Did I? You come to me with many questions. And you should be. I'm not familiar with that concept. The device is capable of weaving and creating ley lines. Even I cannot create something from nothing. I can only reconstruct the ley lines. If that power were available to the people of Natlan, they might have a new option. You come to me with.
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause. We now face a common enemy. It's time to put our differences behind us, and as for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance to prove himself.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa, seeing the two of you chatting like this, Paimon almost feels like she's dreaming.
This may be an unexpected outcome. Now that we're all here...
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. Auroron helped as well. We tracked down 3 scholars. Aberawa, Bosumtwe.
I've never heard those names. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion. In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, our current plan will buy us some time. And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort, even though executing it will come at a heavy cost.
But that means making everyone forget their past! We should definitely try to avoid it if we can. Oh, actually, speaking of the Gnosis...
That story begins with the Cataclysm. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan with the remainder, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Aizu. I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy, but Aizu was kind to me all the same, and even helped me in my time of need. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Even though my homeland was lost, I was already committed to this fight. Together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However...
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. But I turned him down each time. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality, the flesh still rots.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so... extreme for him.
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him, he carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own. Yes, you're the brother of the princess. Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you. Although, this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the princess saw me now, I doubt she would even recognize me. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body. My appearance is much changed, and that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
And I still lost. I deserve no praise for that outcome. Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. You could have seen what I was truly capable of.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither of you were using your...
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow victory. It would have been no different than taking hostages. My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that's why our methods can be so radically different. Despite sharing the same goal, I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved, if the Gnosis still remained in my possession, I could bring it back to Snezhnaya.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once. It's a power that Xbalanque gained from Renova. Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles. She controls the power of death.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. As for the Divine Throne, like I said before, when a human ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the flame depends on the person's potential. The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power, with one notable distinction. The amount of power inherited will not change, in other words. It's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength, and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
That still sounds really
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back from the brink of death. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind. That is my duty.
Spoken like a true leader.
All right, that's enough for one day. You should head back and get some rest. The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many
When you put it that way, Paimon feels even more exhausted. All right, let's head back.
Now that we're working together, we'll need to coordinate our efforts.
That will definitely help relieve some pressure.
It's an order.
Excellent.
That hurts.
Stay still. Your wound needs time to heal. You need to rest for a few more days.
The monsters keep increasing in number. It's like something changed.
It's definitely unusual, and we should all be careful. But don't worry too much. You have us by your side. If there's one thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. If they think we're easy prey, they've got another thing coming. Oh, someone's calling.
Coming! Something wrong, Traveler?
Nope. We can't give any of these to our soldiers. They were not tempered correctly at the forge. Well-made weapons and shields are vital for the survival of our people. I know we're under a lot of pressure, but we can't compromise on quality. Listen, I'm not blaming you. I know this isn't your usual standard of work. What?
Hey, Shilonen?
Nothing I can handle. Just some rushed defective goods, that's all. Even the most skilled craftsmen make mistakes under pressure, and if you two want to avoid the same fate...
You must be exhausted.
Don't...
You made it back in one piece!
Oh, these must be friends of yours. Well, head out then.
It was a piece of cake. Those invasive pests are lucky someone called a truce. Or we would've... Yeah, a lot happened what... We won't keep you then. Let's... Ha! Little kid...
Auroron?
Granny? What's wrong, Granny?
You know exactly what you did! Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't...
Pretty...
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also... I'm not the one who needs an apology.
Okay. I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny. Yell.
You better be...
I'm being sincere. I know what I did, not because I thought I was Of course, in the end, you even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you isn't enough.
You're welcome. Just make sure... Anyway, don't feel...
Oh, I did...
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could uncover one of... The Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions violated the rules of Natlan.
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. In addition to giving us another failsafe, you...
Did the Traveler in Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No! I said that because I mean it!
I can't believe you're complimenting me to...
Yes. Look...
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either. Paimon's life is an uphill battle.
Traveler, Paimon, I want to thank you for your help back at the ruin. I won't.
Let's get together sometime. If Auroron really wants to thank you...
Sounds great! We'll be there! for the day? We should get some rest.
You ready?
Yep. Let's...
So, this is where you heard the Lord of the Night? Guess that means she really hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form, falling asleep...
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new ancient name for the... But we ran into a problem. He's not from...
I see. Mawika must hold him in high regard. It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So... Speak your mind. There are no others here. You are both my children. Both children of Natlan. I would hear...
He is special. He saved Kachina and devoted himself to helping us avert this disaster. But that debt has not been repaid, and with an ancient name...
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your...
Yes.
So, it's true. Forging an ancient name consumes the life of the craftsman.
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom, but it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name is like a seed, once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, forging an ancient name is no easy task. And creating one for...
Yes, because I believe forging this name will be well worth it. We don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the Abyss or what the final price of averting this disaster will be. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future, then the sacrifice is practically negligible. Even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka.
I understand. The chance may be... And you, Sidlali? The anxiety you feel.
So...
What is she talking...
I've had... The Masters of the Nightwind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just... Using this power on the Pyro Archon has always been seen as a
And you did it anyway? What...
Death.
How?
A key part of Mawika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xbalanque obtained from the Ruler of Death. Considering its origins, the price of using...
You're saying Mawika is going to die in this war against the Abyss?
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a
Don't forget, Sidlali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all predetermined. The Ruler of Death's power will allow Mawika to triumph over the... The Ruler of Death cares little for the time and manner of a death. She simply guarantees that it will occur. Fate may be able to influence the timing, but that is all the Traveler can change.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when she dies, but not the outcome?
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my capabilities.
Malika knows about all this, doesn't she?
Yes. I imagine she has long accepted this eventuality.
Well, I can't. She's so strong. She never gives up, never rests until... She's not the type of person to just quietly accept her death. The Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is worth it. Together, I know they can overcome the impossible. Be it fate...
We shall have to wait and see, but I will curb my expectations. My time is running out. It is my honor to...
We won't forget your contributions. Once we deal with the Abyss, we'll find a way to keep you alive.
Thank you for saying that, but there is nothing you can do. How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? 1,000? 10,000? The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight against the Abyss, and in the end, all will cease to exist.
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow, humanity will still do whatever it takes to survive today.
Exactly.
Times like these always fill me with admiration and reinforce my commitment to the mandate I shoulder. My creator was right in esteeming you as special above others. Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can record the traveler's experiences. With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire. And the traveler will also become a hero forever recorded in the memory of Natlan.
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength is already all but spent.
Really. Thank you so much.
Your thanks are unnecessary. Time for you to leave.
I can't sleep with all the noise outside! Forget it, let's go check it out. Shilon and Lolly, is there a reason you're up so early?
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and she, like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But with this...
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan. And...
Really? Let Paimon see! Whoa, it's the two of us! And a sun in the middle! Oh, and that must be...
It's not a concrete medium. It reflects the Lord of the Night's will, and
in other words, don't worry about its form. When you want to check the contents, just take it out and have a look.
Sounds convenient! It's also super light, and this is a really awesome gift! Oh, yeah. We'd feel bad accepting something like that.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, you two. It's, like you saw yesterday, aiding humanity is the Lord. She would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley lines at the cost of her own existence.
Exactly.
Well, if you say so. Oh, thank goodness you're here. The monsters are...
So soon?
We can figure that out later.
I see. I'll send reinforcements to those two locations. This other one is too dangerous. I'll handle it myself. The remaining locations are remote with no inhabitants. Let's bring our warriors back and make sure they're careful on the retreat.
Understood. I'll spread the word.
We're here. What's going on? Kachina said the Abyss attacked again?
Yes. It's not looking good. Our forces have always been able to handle the sporadic attacks, but now, there are more monsters than ever, and the attacks are more frequent.
What about the scale? What areas are they targeting?
All of Natlan. Not just around the stadium, but even the remote areas of the Collective of Plenty are reporting attacks.
Could this also be some kind of omen? If things...
We won't last much longer, I know. I don't have the strength to fight it right now. This is its best opportunity.
You're saying we just have to...
It'll be a long fight. There are caravans and adventurers trapped in the wild.
Leave that to...
All right. Shilonen, Kachina, as an important...
Understood.
I prepared a hot air balloon to take you where messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are trapped as I receive it.
All right, no time to lose.
Be careful, everyone! What about us? Where should we go?
I received word that a small team escorting civilians back to the stadium was attacked. They won't be able to hold out for long. Can I leave them to you? Thank you. The hot air balloon is over there.
And we're off! Hey, this thing is pretty convenient. It's not only fast, but also saves us a lot of energy. Whoa. There are warriors fighting everywhere. Seems like chaos in the making. Good thing for those battle reports. Look, they must be trapped! Let's go help!
Reinforcements! Thank goodness!
Transfixed!
Thank you for coming. We were...
There were just too many monsters. They just...
At least we got here in time.
I know, but it's not that easy. A lot of our cart was also attacked, and now our supplies are scattered everywhere.
That's not important right now. We need to focus on getting out of here alive.
I know, but these were medical supplies. What if they...
It's them! Over here!
We came to help, but looks like you don't need...
Now we can head straight to the next...
What other area...
Here. Messengers from... If you see a messenger from the Scions of the...
Thanks! Now...
Seems like you can...
Still...
It's all right. Don't delay your rescue effort.
But if we stay here too long...
What do you think, Traveler? Should we stay and help? Paimon will do whatever you...
Traveler, can I ask you if my mother's a doctor? When she heard about the... I'm worried.
Of course.
Thank you.
Do you get... normal? You mean...
Not at all. You're here, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Kanish just ran past. He must be busy delivering messages. At least he didn't look hurt. This is it! Looks like a battle is in progress. Let's go help them!
How much longer are these things gonna keep coming?
We're reaching the breaking point!
Thank you so...
What's going on?
Yeah, seems like...
The Pyro Archon told us to be ready to evacuate. She warned us something like this could happen.
You got here just...
Wounded?
This area was hit bad. We don't know what to do next.
Thank goodness you're here, though. You saved us all.
You're right.
That will take time, though. And some of the...
Don't worry. Once we escort the first group, I'll call for
Let's help them out here for now. Oh, there's a message.
Quick! Over here! Follow me.
Look! Someone's surrounded!
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just doing my...
Doctor?
He's my...
No, he's fine. He's just worried about you.
Help?
Sounds good. I'm unsure he'll...
Thank you for passing...
Thanks for your help. I've updated the... Hang in there, you two.
This is the place. Let's go help.
Clouds high, the birds call. One with nature. Into the wind.
Commendable. Witness my rise.
Time to go. One with nature.
Thank you for coming. We finally have time to catch up. Fairly stable for now. We've stationed our...
What about the monsters that suddenly...
Based on my experience, the monsters are attracted to two things. That's why we set up our front line of defense so far from the tribe. The civilian... the messenger's here.
Perfect. We were just waiting for the latest battle...
We'll stay here. There's so much that... If you're not in a hurry...
That's a decision for...
By the way, if you've got some time, I'd appreciate the backup. All right, let's move out.
Transfixed! Laid bare.
Thanks to you, we managed to clear out the threats in the
Here's the current situation. People from all over Natlan are trying. If you have the strength, they could really...
Is where you belong.
One with wind and cloud.
Go on, witness my rise.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me.
Into the wind.
Speed of light. Oh, Kanich, you're back! Yeah, it really feels like we're running short on people everywhere. It's so deep. Not that Paimon's complaining, it's just... Psh, what a stupid question. You know the answer, you're just too... Okay, that's enough out of you! Fear is useless anyway. Ugh, spewing nonsense, as always. Yeah, she... Alright. Good idea. Maybe we can see if the people around here need anything in the meantime. There are a lot of people in here. Could they all be refugees?
I managed to accept my fear, but I still want to ask you one last thing. If I die, do you... That's what I'm hoping for, too.
Oh, it's you two.
Hey, you made it!
Sure did. Dargo made sure we got back safely before rushing out.
Plus, we managed to deliver the medical supplies to the...
Oh, my son... Anyway, my age means...
Wanna get some rest, Traveler? We have to head out again in a bit.
Clouds high, the birds call, one with nature.
Committed to memory. Make yourselves at home. This way, pretty little.
Lockdown!
Everything has a price. Laid bare. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
There are too many of them! They just keep coming! These rascals are playing dirty! Strength in numbers is the lowest form of strength!
Transfixed!
Cut to the chase! Incoming!
Thanks.
The situation is grave. Hold this position. Keep the people safe.
Chaos and emptiness. So that's the abyss.
And it knows that now is its best chance.
But the sacred flame!
Archon's on the case.
What was that? The physical embodiment of pure dread and destruction! That black pit of despair. Laugh all you want! The fact that Deadpan Kaniche is this nervous just goes to show how serious. clans are fighting each other! No, wait, something's wrong. They're abyss monsters!
Laid bare. The wind knows me.
I see everything!
Transfixed. Clouds high. The birds calm. One with nature.
Overruled. Everlasting as the moon. Laid.
Over here! Come on! Hey!
They're all dead.
Oh no! Were we too late?
We were on our way to the stadium with our Saurians when they fought till the end to protect us.
Right. You need to get to the stadium.
I guess. Oh, I'm so sorry. Truly, I am. May the Waya...
Huh? Yeah. I'm on nose, it's just... But anyway, right now, let's focus on getting them to the stadium. With any luck...
Need the latest battle report, but as I understand, if you're free.
Look! Someone's still fighting!
The wind knows me.
Hey!
Overruled.
Speed of light!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night into the wind.
The Temple of Wisdom! Nowhere to hide.
The wind knows me. Laid bare.
It's you. You came. After you left, some of them started evacuating the civilians, while the rest stayed. We're done for now. The Abyss will attack again any minute. And then I'll...
Hang in there.
Like what? None of the civilians have any combat experience.
The monsters are gone for now, right?
Get back inside!
I know it's dangerous.
Same.
Huh?
Can you spare some equipment for us? I've never been in a battle before, but I'm young and I can hold...
And I used to fight in the pilgrimage when I was a younger man. But if you hand me a spear, I think...
There are others willing to join us as well. I persuade... We can't watch on as our...
We don't have... Okay, with a few extra fighters. Everyone who's fought...
Yes, sir!
Got it.
Take our hot air...
No need.
Okay, well...
Thank you, both. You've been a huge help. I am devastated by the deaths of my brothers in arms.
We're not going down without a fight.
Thanks. We will.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to find anyone here. The monsters are all left. Nope. Nobody here. The latest intel said the Children of Echoes need support too. messengers are struggling! Quick, let's help them!
Overruled! One with nature. The wind knows me.
Sharing my knowledge. I see everything.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Commendable.
Witness my rise.
Into the wind. Time to go.
This is the second time you've had to come to our rescue. Thanks to your efforts last time, we managed to fend off the... But at this point, I think we're gonna have to cut our losses.
Yeah, everyone needs to stick to...
All right, time to evacuate. For anyone who still wants to fight on the front lines, the children... Those, as of this moment, the children of Echoes are reasonably well defended. So now then, anyone... Did I not make my...
But if Natlan is destroyed,
If anyone wants a future...
Very well. For Natlan.
For Nat...
You heard them. This means we'll all be going to support...
Great!
Don't worry. It'll be just like another Night Warden war. We'll force the Abyss back if it's the last thing we do.
Huh? Shoot! That creepy Abyss thing is raining down a dangerous-looking substance!
People of the Springs territory. From what I've heard...
Then let's head over and check on them! What the... Hyman can't believe it!
As one with wind and cloud!
Too darn strong, our attacks are useless! Oh, why isn't anything working? At this rate, the Abyss is just gonna keep sending more and more monsters! The next wave will be here soon! We need to get out of here! Let's check the area for survivors, and hurry!
Incoming! With sword comes shadow.
Overruled! I hear the children singing.
Speed of light! Hey!
Hey!
The hearth! Now it's extinguished.
Incoming! Hey!
There's just one battle report left, and it gives a long list of places where... This is the first report we've had in ages, which means the messengers... But there's nothing we can do about that. Our priority... Even if we don't find any survivors, maybe that strange substance over there won't be as rock solid as here. There's a chance...
Chief Strider. Time to go.
There are too many monsters. There are just too many. It's beyond anything we've seen before.
Into the wind. One with nature.
genshin! Into the wind!
It's getting too much for my mind to take. Traveler.
The wind knows me.
दोस्तों तो काफी
There are too many monsters. There are just too many. It's beyond anything we've seen before. is getting too much for my mind to take. Okay, let's do this! Oh, thank goodness, those people are still standing!
Laid bare. Into the wind.
Everyone hold his! Move out! You've got to get out of here! Still no luck, huh? What on earth are these things? How are they invulnerable to attack?
Yeah, at least with regular abyssal pylons, anyone with a vision can destroy them. But this thing, no one's seen anything like it before. It's like a part of that sky demon's body or something. Whatever it is, it seems like it can spawn abyssal pylons, and with them, a never-ending stream.
At this point, retreat looks like our best option. We're fighting a losing battle. The stadium is our only hope. That's where the sacred flame is, which seems to be the one thing that well of abyssal energy is afraid of. The Pyro Archon is guarding the flame. As long as that continues, we still have hope.
What's this?
Water, and some snacks. You look like you need it. I'm guessing we got enough people to hold our own here. And it's high time you took a break.
It's true. We've been fighting pretty much non-stop. What is it? Oh, you're right. Well, then guess we'd... it's your decision. If you want to set off right away, Paimon will come...
It's you guys. Things are bad here. Something fell out of the sky that's impervious to our attack.
Cole gave the order for everyone to evacuate. Shilona, it's a good thing you did, otherwise we might not have made it in time.
Kachina, he and I can deal with the remaining monsters and abyssal pylons. You should go catch up with the rest of the group before your parents start worrying about you.
Got it. I'll leave right over. Stay safe, Kachina.
Come on.
Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
Yes, God. Share my knowledge.
Transfixed. The wind knows me.
Committed to memory.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
This is where you fall. Laid bare. Fallen leaves, adorn my nut.
Grow.
Bring it!
Don't blink.
Transfixed as one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Hear the echoes of the valley! Yep, that's everyone. And no more casualties by the look of things. Yeah, this is, good. We can evacuate shortly. I appreciate your help. How are things out there? Pretty dire, I bet. Some of the things I've seen, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get them out of my mind. Are we in Natlan doomed to this fate? I've never witnessed a full-scale abyss invasion before. I mean, I'd heard stories about the sky being painted black, but Mawika has witnessed this all before, so she knew better than anyone the terror and...
Yeah, and despite that, she's...
We've had to abandon our homes and chase the dot, but as long as there's even a sliver, we should catch up with the group.
Great! He made it here unscathed. Kanish came by just now with some really bad news. Those indestructible abyss things have been dropped by all of the tribal territories. So it wasn't just the Children of Echoes. Even the Collective of Plenty was... But the worst affected region was the Flower Feather clans. He said it took him... What? Kanish didn't even stop to catch his breath before leaving for the stadium. He said he was gonna try and...
But how, right? With everyone congregating on the bright side.
The crux of the issue is that I have every faith in...
Traveler Paimon knows what you're about to say. Yeah, Paimon's sure is getting tired from all this flying, but it doesn't matter. Wherever you go, Paimon's going too. Yep, we'll leave the Children of Echoes to you guys. Really? If there was ever a time to push ourselves to the limit...
Traveler! Over here! Hurry!
Speed of light!
The wind knows.
I see everything! Incoming!
Everlasting as the moon! Overruled!
What happened to her? She's covered in abyssal energy!
Please, save her. How's that, Koichi? Any better now?
Koichi!
Chaska. I used to think Mom and Dad were crazy. I was the younger sibling, but I always felt like it was my job to help Mom and Dad take care of you. I guess I was pretty
Hush, Koichi. Put those thoughts right out of your mind. The abyssal contamination is gone now.
I was always... I worried the fact that we became family was another miracle. But with me worrying about you all the time, it feels like I just...
No, all you ever did was love me. Same goes for Mom and Dad. I've always known that. It might take me some time.
It's okay. You keep never slow down and never hold back. Spread your wings, because that's who you are. And that...
Koichi!
Koichi? Chaska! What happened? What was that just now? It looked like abyssal energy was flowing out of her, but then Koichi did say that Chaska needs to let off steam now and then, or she'll end up losing herself. But this time she wrestled back control. If only we were faster! Dealing with abyssal, we could have gotten to her earlier, then you could have treated her before... But wait... What's happening to Chaska?
How unfair life can be. She's had the odds stacked against her from the very beginning, and each step forward has been an agonizing one. Maybe she would have been better off embracing her pain. But her journey goes on, and one question looms large in her mind. Maybe the glorious light of the sun. Or maybe my life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endure, and finally...
Let's take Koichi somewhere safer. Please, take care of Koichi for me. I still have more important things to do.
Of course. We are grateful for her service.
Yes. I'm sorry, Chop.
It's all right. I'm far. Koichi wanted to be a hero. If we want to honor what she stood for.
Time for this war. Everyone, are you ready? A bitter war lies ahead. Our victory begins in each of your minds. So ignite the spirit of victory for me. May no further lives be lost. May to suffer the loss of their loved ones.
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Stone engraved in echoing peaks. Converge, disperse, and ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
A hero scaled the volcano to seize the sun. Anointed with flames, she shone with the light of 1,000 stars. Now, guide me in my first step.
Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism, and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally, transcend it.
Heroes of the ages! Our moment has finally come!
We unite as one!
Baptized by the Turnfire.
Bearing an ancient blessing. Knowing true power.
And accepting a fate of devotion.
We embrace the transcendent flame.
For Natlan!
For Natlan!
In the name of the Pyro Archon Halloran, I declare the Night Wars underway! The Ode of Resurrection will guard all life till the war is over!
That is an outright scary level of power.
So, from now on, all warriors will be able to resurrect themselves using the sacred flame.
That's right. No more casualties.
It's time to wipe the enemy off the face of the earth.
And to reclaim our lost territory.
We'll come with you.
Paimon, Traveler. I'm so grateful you got to us when you did. You gave Koichi the chance. If I'd lost control out there in the wild, this counterattack might never have been possible.
Probably best not to think about that. More importantly...
Not really. The conflict and suffering in me are there to and make me the person Koichi believed I can be.
Alright, let's go show the Abyss what human beings are made of. Everyone hold hands. Sharing my knowledge.
Transfix! Clouds high. The birds call! Into burn that line!
Whoa, what the? Aerial support from Moika? Look how powerful she is now. It's borderline unfair.
One with wind and cloud!
Make yourselves at home.
Witness my rise.
One with nature!
Don't blink.
Use my power to destroy the Abyss tumors.
Got it. Thanks for the backup.
This shall not be my fate.
Oh, did you guys see that huge fireball? It exploded right above my head.
Sorry, Mualani. I'll adjust my aim.
No, you're good, Archon. It didn't hurt at all. Plus, it was freaking cool!
Not great for your eyesight, though.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Miserable dregs of the Abyss! Kneel before the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How! Ugh, a How's coming in way too hot. Is it possible to mute him? How dare you! You insolent, contemptuous
Done.
Thank you, Malika.
Backup has arrived. All right, give him hell. Vengeance for Koichi.
Hey! Look, this might hurt a little.
One with nature! Into the wind!
The enemy ranks are thinning. Time to double down. Use the Pyro Archon's power and show no mercy.
Machina, over here! I'll send you up, it'll be quicker!
Whee! This is just like riding a spirit away! Now it's my turn! Go, Turbo Twirly!
Okay, everyone's safe. Granny, please go on ahead with the others. I just need some more time, I promise. I won't hold things up.
Oh, Roron! Leave the vegetables and aphids behind, you dimwit! It's too dangerous!
You're back!
That sacred flame has got me pretty fired up! I'm ready to throw in a whole army of them! Everyone! Nothing's now off the table! So charge! Let's give them everything we've got!
The Children of Echo's territory is secure. All monsters down.
I'll go deal with the Abyss Tumor.
All good here at the People of the Springs, too. We crushed it!
Masters of the Night Wind are also safe. Should I go support the...
Things are still pretty rough over there. I'm already en route.
Already? But you were just...
Yeah.
Oh!
Ian-san, what should we do about the Collective of Plenty? Your home's a long ways away from this. Oh, no need to worry. I just heard from...
Yeah! Their only game plan...
We ain't gonna let them get away with that!
More Abyss tumors have descended, all near the stadium. Oh, we need someone to guard the main entrance.
Alright, this is the fun...
I see everything!
Everlasting as the moon!
Transfixed! Clouds high. The birds come into the wind.
With sword comes shadow. The Temple of Wisdom!
The wind knows me.
Overruled!
One with nature. The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night into the wind.
Hey! Share my knowledge!
Laid bare.
I see everything!
This.
One with nature.
Nowhere to hide.
Laid bare. Everyone, we are gathered here to celebrate a glorious victory. It is a victory forged by each and every one of us, and we should all be proud of what we have accomplished. We emerge victorious from another crisis to declare, our beloved Natlan is saved!
Woo! All right!
I must caution that this war is not yet over. We have not destroyed our enemy, merely driven them further into the depths of the Night Kingdom. But the Abyss underestimated Natlan's forces, and they have suffered a devastating defeat. It will be a long time before they are able to pose a threat to us again. After making some preparations, I will launch my final counterattack. I shall strike them in their lair and wipe them out for good.
Oh, man.
Wait, Archon, are you saying you're going alone?
Yes. I'm sure you're all still fired up, and you must be eager to take the fight home to the enemy. But I must ask you to temper...
It's kind of a shame that we can't join in with the final...
Please, look at the bigger picture. Thanks to every one of you, we have already secured an enormous victory. Tonight, we should celebrate to our heart's content.
I guess if our lives are no longer at risk, things can basically go back to normal, right?
That's good enough for me. Beats having monsters everywhere.
When the time comes, I will gather everyone here again. Now, let us also remember those who gave their lives fighting for our nation. Once the last dregs of the Abyss are wiped out, I intend to give them the grand funeral they deserve. An ancient name could never record the many who we lost. But no hero of Natlan should be forgotten.
If I may, let's have a moment of silence for the fallen.
Lastly, there is one more person I must thank for his extraordinary support in our time of need. And that is the Captain.
Speaking in a personal capacity, I should like to offer my sincere congratulations on your victory.
Well, everyone, please enjoy the victory feast. I hope it's a chance to relax your minds and rekindle your spirits, so that we may face what lies ahead with renewed vigor.
I must congratulate you on your efforts during this war. I'm told you have proven yourself to be an outstanding adventurer and warrior. You remind me of the princess. Similarities in your approach are striking, especially when you told me you wanted to win. I hope you will see her soon.
Hey, Auroran! How are the Masters of the Nightwind doing?
Granny Sealolly's been there the whole time, and she's a tough one. I think we should... I'm sure there'll be some patching up to do, though. That's a job for the young folks.
Do you need support from the...
Probably not. There are a lot of older folks in our tribe, and I suspect they would find your comrade's presence a little distressing.
Right, because often they look like a bunch of...
Well, also in my tribe, excessive use of elemental energy...
Oh, right!
You did a great job, Kachina. Oh, you're much more confident now. Seems like winning the pilgrimage gave you a real boost.
No, I just figured I should do my part, you know?
I spoke to your mom and dad. They were singing your praises. They said the world's your oyster.
How are things at the people of the Springs base?
There are some casualties, but the overall mood is very positive.
Same situation for the Children of Echoes.
Still, it's so sad that some people couldn't be saved by the Ode of Resurrection. I think I want to hold a candlelight vigil for them when I get home.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Let's hope that their sacrifice...
You are one lucky duck. Unless you... What is it with you, Ahau? Why are you so incapable of... Oh, this is rich. One measly victory, and it's all gone to your head. You'd all be mincemeat, but... Don't treat me like I'm your pet parrot!
The Collective of Plenty, but it might have been a different story if Chaska hadn't gotten there when she did.
That's good to hear. Well, what do you know? You seem a little out of sorts. Are you just tired, or...?
I guess I am. You know, when I was up there in the sky, I could see... If only I'd been quicker. Maybe they wouldn't have... And Koichi. Maybe she'd still... I'm sorry. Now is not the time.
Make it a large?
True. My 500-year plan has almost come to fruition. Just one last step to go. Namely, my final battle against the Abyss. But battle is second nature to me, so... I'm not feeling a huge amount of pressure.
It was so awesome. The way you exploded that thing in the sky with one almighty punch!
Oh, that was the Divine Throne unleashing my full potential. And it was only temporary. I can't... Likewise, the amplified power of the Ode of Resurrection was also temporary. From now on, it's back to ancient name-bearers only. Correct. We dealt the Abyss a critical blow. So for the time being, it's too weak to sustain regular invasions. I hope the people will be able to enjoy this period of peace. Or rather, assuming all goes to plan, eternal peace. We've had centuries of war with the Abyss, and it's high time we brought that chapter to a close. Anyway, there's something I've been wondering about. I know you've been at the center of some major events in other nations too, and fought many powerful foes. In this war, you were in the thick of it once again, dashing around tirelessly, supporting the fighting on all fronts. So tell me, what drives you to do this as a mere traveler passing through? Why risk life and limb for a cause that's not your own?
Wait, what's this got to do with Paimon?
He's just showing how much you mean to him, in his own way. What I'm really trying to say is, I would love for you, with your extraordinary talent and your sense of justice, to join me in this final step. You and I, but I also don't want to take advantage of your good nature. I'm sure you must be weary. Sleep well tonight. I'll give you more details on the final battle and the... My mind is... Maybe I need another...
to the wind. Time to go.
Hey, Traveler, Paimon. There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, hey, Sweet Lolly! What's up?
Listen up. I have something really important to tell you.
What? Are you serious?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. I had thought that the Ruler of Death might have a change of heart after seeing the people of Natlan come together and fight so bravely. But even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone. I had to know your thoughts. I want to save her. Okay, good. Thank you for standing up for us. There's clearly something special about you, so if anyone has a chance of Oh, and please don't breathe a word. I'm sure she's well aware of the cost of using the Divine Throne's power. But if she finds out that anyone else knows...
Got it. Mum's the word.
Alright, that was the last... Don't worry.
All right, you little munchkin. If you keep pestering me, I'm gonna have to get serious. I get 100 kids a day telling me they want to be the next Pyro Archon. Why should I train you? Nagging isn't gonna accomplish anything. No one can predict the future, and unless you have some exceptional jaw-dropping talent I'm unaware of...
I can shoot those cornflakes in your kitchen from right here.
Don't be ridiculous. You couldn't make that shot from all the way over here? Wait, hold on. You could hurt someone with that. Well, I'll be. You made the shot. The science of the canopy raised him tough. That's some real skill you got there, little lady. Maybe you really will be Pyro Archon one day.
See this? I'm the first one of us to get an ancient name. And it's not just any ancient name, but Mollypo. If you ask me nicely, there's still time to join my team for the pilgrimage, you know. No need to scowl. You lost and I won, it's no big deal. You want me to be
I'll get my own ancient name soon enough. And it'll...
Oh, really? Well, good luck with that. What ancient... Unless... Surely you don't mean Kiangozi?
That was fantastic. I can't believe I beat you in a wrestling match for once. Can't be more than a few days now until you're officially made the Pyro Archon. Imagine me trying to schedule a wrestling session with you after that. Excuse me, Pyro Archon, but would you be able to take a day off from running the nation to wrestle with me? I heard that the Pyro Archon inherits the knowledge stored in the sacred flame. And apparently it can change your personality.
Worried that you won't be able to beat me in a wrestling match anymore?
Why would I be worried about that? Never mind. Clearly, I'm just overthinking things. Why would you forget about me just because of some new job? Come on.
After the darkness will come the dawn.
No one fights alone.
For Natlan!
Look at the sky! It's getting brighter at last!
We walk the righteous path, and the Pyro Archon will guide us.
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. I have done what is required of me. The rules are now written into the Night Kingdom, and this will help you to stand against the Abyss.
It is still not enough. All this can do is give my people courage. It will not see us through a true catastrophe. If you are to make the Natlanese alone bear the consequences of a broken world, you will have to bring more to the bargaining table.
You are the greediest human I have ever met, and the fiercest negotiator. No other would seriously ask to borrow my power. My domain is death, and its power comes at a great price. The question is, are you prepared to pay?
I need that power. Only a—
No. A fear of death is ingrained in all living things. If the wielder of this power cannot conquer their fear, those are the rules.
Mine is a nation that will not yield to the Abyss, and it will certainly not yield to your rules. As their culture and civilization is transmitted through the generations and their faith grows, the people will go from strength to strength and reach heights that even I cannot dream of.
Very well. I shall agree to help you. But I am merely a shade, and I do not have as much freedom to do as I please as you might think.
Then what do you propose?
Keep this a secret. If I am questioned about it, I will deny all involvement and claim that treacherous Xbalanque stole my power.
That will not be a problem. Thank you. I am glad we could reach an agreement.
Come in. As you know, I've asked you to come here to discuss the task of wiping out the Abyss. Oh, but first, any progress on the ancient name? I'm surprised she was willing to help you. And by extension, me. I'm very grateful to her.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't the whole point of the ancient names for winning that huge battle? Why would the Traveler still need one by this point?
That's right. The Abyss has retreated to the depths of the Night Kingdom, a place that has long since been corrupted by... If we don't finish them off and restore the ley lines, the threat they pose to Natlan will remain. The battle we fought yesterday, we may one day have to fight again. This is the fate Natlan has always been resigned to. For thousands of years, we have struggled on the brink of a looming darkness and never known true peace. But this time, I want to break the cycle and free us from this fate for good. With the sacred flame, I can protect myself from the abyssal corruption, but beyond that, you are the only other person who can resist it. If your ancient name can't be forged, I will go alone. But if it can, I'd really love your help. Not completely. After all, the Night Kingdom is still plagued by abyssal corruption. But when I used the power of the Divine Throne, it dispelled a lot of that corruption. Plus, your ancient name is a special case, so the Lord of the Night will take special care of you. In short, the Ode of Resurrection still has a number of limitations, but I can promise that it will work reliably on you.
Whoa! Are we forgetting something here? What about Paimon? What's her place in all this? What? You mean we'll be separated?
The Abyss is extremely devious. If you two go there together, you can bet they'll make Paimon their primary target just to put us in an impossible position.
Paimon wasn't that worried, but now she's petrified. What will you do without me? Okay, well, Paimon needs to think about this because you're really asking a lot of her, but we'll give Paimon some time and she'll do her best to rise to the challenge.
I greatly appreciate. Everyone in Natlan knows how important this final battle is. You will be remembered and revered long into the future, until the end of time. If you have any other questions, please ask away.
The Outlander with deep ties to this land returns. And this time, he is alone.
The power that the Pyro Archon used to strike back at the Abyss came from the Ruler of Death. From what I know of her rules, she will demand death in return.
How do you know of this? I see. So, the Ruler of Death sent you on your long journey.
Natlan still has a final battle to fight, and I too have a final foe to face. For the sake of those countless lost souls,